Why do I do that every single time? So it's Tuesday and already so much has happened this week. It's insane. So like yesterday, this is just completely random side story, but whatever, I'm gonna tell it anyway. I was walking home and there was this huge group of like office workers walking to the subway that I live by. I've never seen them before. They're never there. I smiled at one of them because that's just who I am as a person. And he smiled back, and then he said hello. And so I was like, oh, hi. And then I walked across the street, and I turned around, and I was like, bye, because he was getting a bike. And he was like, wait. And then he like fucking blew off all of the coworkers, and they started biking away, and they were like laughing because they knew. And he started speaking to me in fluent English, which does not happen, like, at all, ever. He was 23, super cool, so I got his WeChat. Awesome dude. Went back to my apartment, and I had a package, this giant mirror. Hey! And I had to pick this up because that was in the office since it didn't fit in the mailbox. And the guy in there was like, oh, pyolian, which means beautiful, but he didn't know that I would understand that. It's the first word I learn in every language. Duh. And so I was like, oh, thank you. And then they just died. Like, everyone in the room just fucking burst out laughing because they didn't think I would speak it either. Yeah. And then this lighting is terrible. Bear with me. Wow. Whatever. Fuck, what was I even? Oh, and then at 10:30, this guy that lives in my apartment texted me to come downstairs for a party, and I was like, I really don't want to. But I went anyway, and it was actually really awkward, so I left pretty quickly. But me and my actual friend that was there, we went up together, and we were talking about how it wasn't ideal and how it was super awkward, but whatever. And I'm pretty sure one of the people that lives in my apartment is a psychopath and probably is going to, like, snap soon because of just how he looks at people. He doesn't look at people like a normal person looks at people. He looks at people like he wants to murder people. So, rest in peace to me, right? Yes. Okay, so the main reason I made this is because fucking I applied for grad school today. Like, don't know why. I don't even have any, like, life goals. I don't have any career goals, life goals, future goals. I literally just don't have goals. My only goal is to live in China or live in Asia, if I've ever. Anyway, so I applied to Peking University in Shenzhen. It's a business school, so maybe that'll get me some money or something. I don't really know, but my phone is going off like crazy. Okay, sorry. Jesus Christ. Do you hear that? Oh, it's 6 messages from my co-teacher. She's so cute, though. Yeah, so I applied to that, and I also applied for the scholarship, but I missed. Okay, so it's super weird. When you apply for this university, you have to send in the scholarship information at the same time you submit your application, but I didn't know that because I don't do research when I'm doing things. I kind of just do things spontaneously, which is why I'm always like, oh, that sucks a lot, but whatever. So I messaged them and told them that I forgot to submit it, and they were like, oh, that's fine, just email it to us. So I did. I'll find out my results soon. I really hope I get that scholarship because, like, I don't know if I'll actually go to grad school if I have to pay for it because, like, it sounds like a lot of money. I mean, this school is only $10,000 for the whole program. So it's not like the worst, but it's still a lot of money, and it would be so much better if I could just get it for free. And then I'll have access to other jobs. Because right now I have a biology degree, biology and chemistry, which is awesome if I was going to do anything with biology and chemistry. I was going to do, like, wildlife conservation, but I've kind of lost all hope for the world, as depressing as that is, but spending 4 years learning about the depleting natural resources and animals, it's kind of sad. And also, if you look at the president of the United States, there's not much hope. But all we can do is try. Yeah. So, oops, I dropped my phone. So we'll just pretend that didn't happen and my angle did not just change. Yeah. So besides grad school, yesterday during my lunch break, I went rooftoping, and it was on this like apartment that I had seen a million times, and I was like, I really want to climb that because it looks really tall and it looks really pretty, and it was super easy to get into. And I was literally making a YouTube video on the roof, and like right behind me, I recorded security coming up, and I was like, oh fuck. And so like in the middle of my video, I was like 4 minutes in, the security guards just come up right behind me, and I was like, oh, hi. And like I paused it and then accidentally deleted it because I'm awesome. I was gonna post it because I thought it was hilarious, the fact that, and it was in the middle of me saying, this is the easiest place to rooftop because all I had to do was walk in and take the elevator. There was no security, blah, blah, blah. Well, there was no security because they were right behind me the whole time. I did not get in trouble. I just got kicked out. They asked me what floor I was going to, and I was like, I don't live here, so I'll just get off floor 1, please. Yeah, and they never got me in trouble or anything, so it was fine. But yeah. Also, someone reached out to me for promoting Instagram stuff so I can get paid and become an influencer, which would be super sick. I don't know what that entails, but if it requires me to look like an idiot online, I am all for it. Yeah. Okay, so literally all I wanted to make this video about was the fact that I rooftopped and got caught and also applied for grad school. So that's it. Yes. And also my arm hurts from holding this phone up. I really need to get like a phone tripod or something. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym now. Peace. Bye.